This story starts 21 years ago in Western Kenya. A 3-month-old baby is abandoned in a field. He's hungry, dehydrated, his body covered with ants. The 79-year-old lady who finds him takes him in. 2 decades later, and her daughter Nancy takes up this story.
I remember her telling me she does not have a palace, but she has a home and a hut, and so she named him Moses.
Little Moses didn't know it, but his toughest of starts would mean thousands of other children would have easier lives, as Nancy set up the Nasio Trust.
We realised that there must be a lot of problems in the area, so we started providing feeding. It was just purely feeding children.
In the years that followed, food was joined by education, and volunteers from around the world flew to Kenya to help. Max flew out in 2016.
We worked alongside the Red Cross and spent a day treating a couple of hundred children's feet who were affected by these jiggers, sort of like sand fleas that go into the children's feet, and then each child was given a pair of shoes.
Nancy worked for Thames Valley Police, where even her colleagues Louise and John joined in, suggesting Nasio to Oxfordshire's young people who were struggling to find their way.
We're talking about young people that build a family of 7 a brand new house. It's a mud hut house, but it's a brand new house for them to live in. You can't get that sense of satisfaction really in anything else that you can do over in the UK.
As the years passed by, the charity planned a medical centre, built it, and then continued to inspire every life they touched.
I learned so much as a person and a clinician from the doctors and nurses out there, but going back with my own skills and my own knowledge to take with me was something special.
But 2 decades on, and Nancy, who has improved thousands of young lives, still thinks of the little boy who inspired her.
I can imagine there's no closure. You know, we might love him so much. We might be the best family he has. But as a young 21-year-old, I'm sure he has questions.
Do you feel you could have that conversation with him?
I wish I could.
Well, maybe Nancy could. Today, on Moses' 21st birthday, we organised a call.
So I'm actually privileged to be volunteering at the medical centre. Because most of them after school, they just sit back and wait to join college. But with the Nasio Trust being there, the medical centre, I get a chance to volunteer and actually learn.
I feel completely different, and I'm so glad that this has all happened on his birthday. It's almost like a reflection of that's what we wanted the church to do, and he's part of that his misfortune has actually become a blessing. It is so good to hear. It is the icing on the cake, basically.